Good morning, all. Welcome back once again. Today we are going to learn a new lesson. This is Jody's Fawn. This is written by Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. She was an American author who lived in rural Florida and wrote novels with rural themes and settings. This lesson revolves around the fawn whose mother was killed to use its liver and heart to extract poison out of Jody's father Penny and save his life after a snake bite. This lesson takes you through Jody's journey from finding the fawn till taking it home with him. Turn your textbook to page number 87. Unit 6. This is Jody's fawn. In this story, Jody's father has been bitten by a rattlesnake. He quickly kills a doe and uses its heart and liver to draw out the poison. Jody wonders what will happen to the little fawn left without a mother. Fawn means a young deer in its first year. Part 1. Jody allowed his thoughts to drift back to the fawn. Drift back to means go back to. He could not keep it out of his mind. He had held it. In his dreams, in his arms. He slipped from the table and went to his father's bedside. Penny lay at rest. His eyes were open and clear, but the pupils were still dark and dilated. Jody said, "How are you feeling, Pa?" "Just fine, son. Old Death has gone thieving elsewhere." Thieving means the action of stealing. But wasn't it a close shave? A close shave means a narrow escape. I agree. Penny said, "I am proud of you, boy, the way you kept your head and did what was needed." Pa? Yes, son. Pa, do you recollect the doe and the fawn? I can never forget them. The poor doe saved me. That's certain. Pa, the fawn may be out there yet. It might be hungry and very scared. I suppose so. Pa, I'm a big boy now and don't need to drink milk. Why don't I go and see if I can find the fawn? And bring it here? And raise it? Penny lay quiet, staring at the ceiling. Boy, you have got me hemmed in. It won't take much to raise it. Pa, it will soon start eating leaves and acorns. You are smarter than boys of your age. We took its mother, and it wasn't to blame. Surely, it seems ungrateful to leave it to starve. Son, I can't say no to you. I never thought I would live to see another day. Can I ride back with Millville and see if I can find it? Tell your ma I said you can go. He sidled back to the table and sat down. His mother was pouring coffee for everyone. He said, "Ma, Pa says I can go bring back the fawn." She held the coffee pot in mid-air. What fawn? The fawn belonging to the doe we killed. We used the doe's liver to draw out the poison and save Pa. She gasped. Well, for pity's sake. Pa says it would be ungrateful to leave it to starve. Doc Wilson said, "That is right, ma'am. Nothing in the world comes quite free. The boy's right and his daddy's right." Millville said, "He can ride back with me. I will help him find it." She set down the pot helplessly. Well, if you will give it your milk, we have got nothing else to feed it. Millville said, "Come on, boy. We have got to get riding." Ma Baxter asked anxiously, "You will not be gone long." Jody said, "I will be back before dinner for sure." Millville mounted his horse and pulled Jody up behind him. He said to Millville, "Do you think the fawn is still there? Will you help me find him?" We will find him if he is alive. How you know it's a he? The spots were all in a line. On a dauphin passes, the spots are every which way. I am going to explain, so listen carefully. Jody thought about the phone. He couldn't forget the phone. In his dreams, he held it in his arms. He got up from the table and went to his father's bedside, where Penny, Jody's father, was resting. His eyes were open and seemed clear, but the pupils were still dark and enlarged. Jody asked his father how he was feeling. His father replied that he felt just fine. He added that it was a narrow escape from death, which seems to have gone stealing elsewhere. Jody agreed. Penny said that he was proud of Jody for he stayed calm in a difficult situation and did what was necessary. Jody then asked his father if he still remembered the door and the phone, to which Penny replied that he could not forget it. That saved his life. Jody said that it might be gone anywhere else. It might be hungry and scared because it was all alone. His father agreed. Jody added that he was a big boy and he didn't need to drink milk. He asked his father if he could go and look out for the phone. His father asked if Jody wanted to bring the phone at their place, to which Jody agreed and added that he wanted to raise it too. As his father looked at the ceiling, he expressed how Jody has put him in a situation where he is unable to say no. Jody said that it would not take much time to grow and it would soon started eating leaves and acorns. Penny said that Jody was smarter than other boys of his age. Jody mentioned that they had taken its mother and it hadn't been to blame. His father expressed how ungrateful it would be to let him starve. Penny could not say no to Jody, as he had lost all hope of living to see another day. Jody said his father if he could ride back with Millville to try and find the phone. His father agreed and told him to his mom that he has given him the required permission. Jody went back to the table and sat down. He told his mother, while she poured coffee for everyone, that his father has given him permission to bring the phone. On hearing this, she held the coffee pot in the air and asked which phone. Jody informed her that the phone had been belonging to the doe they had killed. They had used the doe's liver to draw out the poison and saved his father. She gasped. Gasped means caught one's breath with an open mouth and said that he could bring him home out of pure compassion. Jody told her that his father thought it would be ungrateful to leave the phone to starve. Doc Wilson said that both of them were right. There is nothing you can get from the world for free. Millville said that he would ride back with him and he would help him to find it. On hearing all this, she felt helpless. She said that if Jody would give the fawn his share of milk, as he had nothing else to feed it. Millville asked Jody to come along and they needed to go. Ma Buster, Jody's mother, asked him he would not be gone for long. Jody replied that he would be back before dinner. Millville climbed his horse and helped Jody to sit behind him. Jody asked Millville if he thinks the phone would still be there and if he could help Jody in finding him. Millville assured that they would find the phone if it was alive. However, he asked Jody how he knew it was a male. Jody replied that the phone's spots were all in a line. His father had told that a doe phone's spots are in different directions. That's all for the day. Thank you.